It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Commanders and the Ravens coming up next.
Let's go, man.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. Got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
I give this guy a lot of credit, Mike. He was very upfront and honest, not only with us, but with his teammates, that last week, it was just not up to the standard that they expect around that building. And even though they were able to win and overcome some of those bad interceptions, if they want to continue to give themselves a chance week in and week out to win in the NFL, they're going to need more production out of that quarterback position.
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This brought in out past the 20. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I don't care how long you've been playing or how good of a player you are, Mike. It is inevitable in the NFL that some days it just doesn't go your way, and you're going to have a bad game. Key, though, is can you prevent that one bad performance from turning into 2? And that's certainly the case here today. It's going to take a significantly better performance out of him at the quarterback position if they want to avoid another loss. And a big part of that is, can he mentally bounce back from last week, put it behind him, and come out and play to his level of football?
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now a give on the ground, And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Handoff here, up the middle. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season, currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's to the rookie second-round pick, Ben Sinnott.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Third and a yard. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. Into space. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Well, we know this defense was #1 ranked overall coming into the game, and they are just adding to with the performance here in the first half. And this time, Greg, they put 6 points on the board with the fumble return for a touchdown.
Yeah, and Mike, you know, when we talk about the top-ranked defense, we know they're going to be stingy with the amount of yards they give up. But it's often the takeaways that separate you. And in this case, not only are they able to take the ball away, they're able to take it back for 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. The The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. The next drive about to start as we take a look ahead to what's coming up the next couple of nights. Starting tonight, Sunday Night Football, it's the Bengals and Giants at MetLife Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Followed tomorrow by Monday Night Football. Quick turnaround for the stadium crew. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
He'll get this out quickly to his left. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's a run with Eckler. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. Here's Tress Way now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Fielded at the 9. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Ravens move out on top 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. not going to work at all. They'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. Fourth down coming up. On comes the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now he'll air one out. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his first touchdown this year.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Now, for the point after. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And it's the Eagles who are out in front. Devontae Smith, a touchdown reception. From there, we head on over to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Zay Jones, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. DeAndre Hopkins, a touchdown reception. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. 2nd and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Now a give up the middle. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. They'll turn and hand this one off. Wow! And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. He'll try and get there on the ground. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. Daniels now on 1st down. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. 2nd half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play.
Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The extra point is good, and the Ravens stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Daniels. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. "5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Daniels. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown! They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Ravens continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.